Swishcast! Swishcast is back.
Swishcast.
What's that? Who's this? Oh, who could this be?
Oh my god.
Who could this be? Oh no, who's this strange voice we haven't introduced yet? So, hey guys, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome to the official Fortnite podcast. I'm your host, Grouch.
Welcome back to
Joining
Fortcast.
me is Hazel, Indy, and Party. So, Party, if you could be any Fortnite character, who would it be?
I'd be Chung-Li and I'd bounce my ass back and forward every day.
All right.
Great start, guys.
This is already deteriorating.
Alright, hey guys, welcome back to Swishcast. So, got a big episode planned today. Last episode, bit of a disaster because our third guest decided it'd be an amazing idea to start throwing up midstream. So, thankfully, he's back again. So, Sam, do you want to speak up?
Yeah, I say Scout. I say Scout weird. Yeah, it's me, Scam. It's me, Sam. I say
That's
Scout.
not Sam.
He's feeling a lot better, as you can tell.
I threw up all of my house. Fine now. Yeah, back making TF2 daily.
Yeah, so bad news, guys. Sam just decided not to show up, so we had to get a replacement. So we're bringing back an old guest, Hazel. I actually didn't switch the model, so I've got to do that now.
Yeah, let's get some Azels in the chat.
We get a few Azel emotes in the chat. I'm sure we got loads of those. Wait, so while
The Azel emote.
while I'm switching the model, keep doing your Irish accent.
So yeah, basically, I was like throwing up all over my kitchen, all over my house, all over my room. Fucking threw up everywhere, and then now I feel a little better. You know.
You can be normal again.
Yeah, and now that I'm done throwing up, I just I look very much different. I sound different.
There's a whole metamorphosis that happened, really.
A whole complete Venom transformation.
Sam might come back later, or
He might do.
eventually. We don't know. So
He's had his chance.
He had his chance. We were waiting for him for 20 minutes. He just never got on. So it's like, all right, whatever, mate.
I don't know.
But anyway, so we're just gonna make do with Azel. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, that's right shit.
Light.
Kai Lovett says a swish and a miss.
Oh, we always love to see Kai Love It in the chat. What a legend. Alright, okay, Indy, let's not waste time. Let's just get into our first topic. You ready?
Before we do that, introducing our special guest because we didn't do that. This is Grouch.
This is Grouch, by the
up?
way.
This is
Present
Grouch.
yourself.
Favorite Fortnite YouTuber.
Famous Fortnite YouTuber. So, Grouch, do you want to tell our audience who is the best Fortnite skin?
The best Fortnite skin honestly has to be the default skin, just the most iconic.
What? Jonesy?
Yeah,
There's
Jonesy.
a lot of
He's the
default
hottest
skins.
too.
You pro Jonesy? Jonesy's pretty good. There's
Yep.
many variants of Jonesy, though, which is the best.
His name is
variant.
really Jonesy?
I like Prison Outbreak Jonesy. That's my favorite.
Or like
Mm.
sex offender Jonesy. Like
All right, great. All right,
Oh,
so
did they model that one after the developers?
It's not even been 3 minutes.
Grouch is a TF2 YouTuber. You might have seen him. He's been popping off recently. He has a lot of great videos under his belt, like how I won a game. No, not that one.
Yeah, that one is shit.
Why are you throwing so much shade this episode? What the fuck?
I'm
So
not
impressive,
throwing
come
shade. I'm not throwing shade. Grouchy is an up and comer in the community, and he knows what it takes to make a good channel, to make good videos,
Yeah,
and
right,
we
Grouchy.
thought
Debatable, but thank you.
What is the most
thought
important
we'd
thing?
have him on.
By the way, I just realized I put the topic as reading chat and not intro. Oh, whoopsie poopsie. There we go.
All ruined.
I'm not a bit of a rocky
Alright.
start. Okay,
Sorry, guys. We're gonna start over.
let's start over. Anyway, okay, let's just fuck it. Go right. First topic, Indy. I ain't wasting around. Let's just get into it.
So our first topic is presence outside YouTube. So I've noticed with Grouch and a lot of other creators, they have a Twitter, a TikTok, a Patreon, an Instagram, and all those other things that are like directly linked to their YouTube channels. And I kind of wanted to discuss how useful that is. Does it take up too much time managing? And is it like an actual useful asset when having your YouTube channel, or is it maybe just like a bit of a time waster or a self-indulgence? So I'd like to start with Grouch. What are your thoughts on this?
I I don't have like any social media outside of YouTube, but I do have a Patreon.
Do you get banned?
I guess I have a TikTok. I used to use it for like game development stuff, but I haven't used that in like 6 or 8 months. So
Game
not since I've been
development?
doing YouTube.
Wait, so you make games?
But-
That's like a
Which-
presence outside of YouTube, making games.
Yeah, I guess so. But
That-
yeah, I am the biggest Twitter hater in the world.
You
so
hate Twitter. What's wrong with Twitter?
I just don't enjoy using it. It's like-
Everything.
I know.
Everything.
do I have to answer that question?
I mean, I know what's wrong with
Uh,
Twitter. I just want to know what he.
As a prominent Twitter user, I can tell you everything is wrong with that website. Everything.
Please don't say that. As a prominent Twitter user, that's not a good look for you. Oh, look who decided to show up.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, listen. I got fucking exams to do. I got homework. Okay, I forget sometimes. I had a driving lesson. Fucking sue me.
Sam, you've let us down twice. All right.
Okay, the first time was not my fault. I got fucking sick on the mic.
Yeah,
That's true.
You could have thrown up before. You could have let us know. You could have done anything. You could have had a doctor on standby. Could have taken a fucking dose of morphine before you got on, but no. You came on ruin our stream. I can't believe
You
this.
should have gotten sick before the podcast.
Party.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. How about that?
Mhm,
All right. Welcome, Grouch. Hello. Hi.
All right.
Hey, what's up?
I'll let you take over the all my spot. On the,
say bye to us,
Sorry,
everyone.
You've been banished to the fucking.
That's okay. If you get sick again, just call me up. I'll come back.
Yeah, you're.
What's this?
Let's
Enough
get some
to
Biodel in the chat.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for coming on. I think Azelle should have stayed. Alright, I think Azelle should have stayed. You've let us down, Sam. Are you lucky?
Yeah, yeah,
Man,
yeah.
What? A minute more and I would have been like, nah,
buddy.
you're gone.
I'm
Alright,
sorry.
let's get back on topic. Alright, and let's just pretend nothing happened. Alright, so Grouch, what were you saying about your game development? So how do you manage, how do you find the time to make games and make videos at the same time? Like, honestly, and that, I feel like making games it takes a lot of fucking effort. What do you mean?
Yeah, it does. The funny thing is, like, if you want to talk about finances, making videos is way smarter than making games. Like, I'll put like 200 hours into a game, and it'll make like $3, and I'm like, all right, sick.
Wait, do you have any games?
And then I'll
on,
spend
Steam?
like 20 hours on a video, and it'll do way better. So I'm trying to transition into like being able to make videos about the game making process and actually make it interesting, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
see,
don't know how to do that
Thing
yet.
that you coded the keybind roulette, where basically it was like a program that like scrambles all of your keys, and
My
that was a
friends
really
fucking
fun
hated
upload.
that.
And that was really smart to like use your coding knowledge to like make a really fun video. Do you plan on doing more of that in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I have a few ideas. I wanted to do like a TF2 bingo card that like randomly generates different like challenges you have to do throughout the course of a game.
Oh, didn't Star do that?
Yeah, started that.
But it's
yeah.
like, but it's
It would
like
be
it's like
stealing
an
his idea and
application.
turning it
You
into
could
an app.
no see if you like turn that like Star video into like a real game. That'd be pretty cool. Like an app you could like run, like a web app or something.
Yeah, that's the idea pretty much.
That'd actually be pretty.
I don't
cool.
know why people use that keybind roulette. I checked the stats. There's still like 15 people using it every day. There's some
Every
sick
day.
people out there.
Misery.
Yeah,
Please.
people keep using it. They need to stop. That can't be fun.
Somebody's like fucking install it on their computer and they forgot to take it off and they're fucking like, oh my god.
They try to just keep scrambling it until it fixes
Yeah.
it.
What are the percentages of like getting the default keys?
I don't. So
Uh,
there's like what? There's like I think there's 9 different binds. So that would be like 9 factorial, which I have no idea what that is, but it's pretty unlikely.
Fuck's a
It'd be like-
factorial.
9 to the power of 9, I think. Or wait, I don't.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Right,
No,
hang
I
on.
don't
I'm getting
know.
out
I'm
the
not smart enough for
calculator.
this.
9 to the, how do I do the power on this? Apparently 300,000. There you go.
There we go. Yeah. But
300,000
if you look
possibilities.
on the app, there's like a little green button, and that resets your keybinds.
It's pretty well. I'm not sure. I'm gonna
In
try
the
that.
chat, Widgeon asks, when are you making cheats, Grouch?
Yeah, make cheats.
I wish I could. I don't know how to mod TF2. If I knew how to
I
mod
wish
TF2,
I
I'd be making
could.
so many videos.
No, you think about that though. Right, you could like make your own cheats, never sell them, then they're never gonna get patched out. Because think about that, because you're the only one who knows about them.
Yeah,
You
but
could
that's like being a Sith Lord. If I really wanted to, I could just make like gambling games like on mobile and sell them to like Chinese 6-year-olds, but you know,
You could do. You could.
there's
like,
morality that you have to follow.
That's true. Yeah, it's like you don't really want to go. You don't want to go straight to the dark side and just use like,
Yeah.
force
Omega-
lightning.
Omega Grouch.
Omega
This is like
Grouch.
gambling to 6-year-olds.
That's what people do. Like
That is pretty lucrative.
people go from like learning their first like little script to making like shitty mobile games in a flash, you know.
To be
I don't
fair,
wanna
I'm not gonna lie. I did like the exact. I had like a when I was younger, I wanted to be a game developer, and as soon as I like got like basic knowledge of game development, I made. It was kind of like this fun mini game, but I tried to like put it on the App Store for like fucking €5 or something. It was just, I
Nice,
don't know.
Breaking that cash.
You just like put an infinite amount of like money to charge your game. You like, is there like a limit on how much? You
I
can
think
charge?
there is a limit. Yeah,
It's
like
$999.
Is it? Do you think someone's done that?
There. Oh yeah, there are apps. So there's an app that gives you a golden lock screen that says "I am rich" and it's $1,000.
Someone has.
That was
definitely
in
bought
like
that, though.
2010, and like I saw a video on that. Like 10 people bought it.
It's
Yeah,
kinda
and that
genius.
gave that guy $10,000 for something he built in 2 hours.
2 hours to put one texture on your home screen.
Yeah, I mean it can't take
Damn.
longer than that.
Game development's hard. Like, how long do you think it took to code like fucking Mario Space World?
Mario
Space World, I
Space
haven't heard of
World.
that title.
that's my favorite Mario game.
No, it is a good one. I got
Along
like,
with Sonic Grasslands. That's my second favorite game of all time.
That is a good Mario game. Yeah.
Fortress Timor. That's my favorite game ever,
Eh.
honestly.
In the chat, Jamal is asking whether Grouch's character is an OC or inspired by a particular character.
Oh, it's inspired by Bomberman. I love the character design. Do you guys know Bomberman?
Yes.
Yeah.
I play against him in Tetris on my 3DS.
You mean Demoman, right?
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
I
up,
just
party.
like those character designs. I think they're cute. Originally, it was a character for a game I was building, but
It's not that funny. Stop
Sorry,
laughing.
Indy, it wasn't that funny.
It
Let
really
it
was
go.
not that funny.
I read chat. Someone said it looks like a Fall Guy.
oh my god, I
kinda
never
does.
realized it
It
totally
kinda
does.
does.
Okay,
Looks like
that-
a
Well,
Fall Guy.
100%. Yeah, it's like Fall Guy mixed with Bomberman mixed with Among Us.
Can you like?
There you go.
Do you play as the pink? Was it Fall Guy when you play Fall Guys? And you're like, that's me.
I
I'm in
don't
the
play
game.
Fall Guys.
You don't play Fall Guys. I can't believe this.
No, I don't play Fall Guys and I don't play Fortnite. I know that's a big disappointment.
No,
to
you
okay.
will play
Okay.
Fortnite. You
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
Maybe.
Fall Guys.
It's
I'll
just
let
a
you
matter
off.
If they had a TF2 skin to Fortnite, I'll play that shit.
There's a
We force
TF2 skin
people-
in Fall Guys.
Oh, there is. Yeah, there's the Scout.
There you go. You gotta play it now.
Well, you can't get it
Isn't it
anymore.
like a-
but-
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't
it's
get
a
it
battle
anymore.
pass.
Oh, bullshit.
There's
man.
a battle pass in Fall Guys?
Yeah.
Everything has a battle pass. Even TF2 has a battle pass.
It does. If you're being.
Dude, that's so cursed.
The Pornhub Battle Pass!
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Please, Sam.
So to get back on topic, I understand that both Grouch and Sam have Discords where they communicate with their fans. I use fans loosely, but communicate with their viewers.
Yeah.
Viewers more like directly. Does that like take up a lot of your time, or is that like a good like decision to like invest into? Like, what do you guys think? I don't have one. Party doesn't have one, so we're asking.
No, me and you have tag team one, so there you go.
Yeah,
Sam, you wanna take this
the
first?
TF2 response.
We just get on.
You can take this one first because I'm going to assume yours is bigger than mine.
I have no idea how many people. I think it's like 200 or something.
I think they may be about the same. I think then.
They're probably about the same.
Yeah.
I think you can just
But
give
But
one
yeah,
to
sure.
go.
So, I don't know. I feel like people make all kinds of decisions with their like YouTube channels and stuff based on what they think is like the most optimal way to like grow. I feel like if you want to talk to your fans, then you should start a Discord, and if you're not really interested in that, then don't. And that's about as deep as it really goes. You know?
Do you think you can like get into a trap of like using it too much, like watching it like a hawk?
Maybe some people could. I don't really use Discord that much, but sometimes I'll go on and see like the messages people send, and I'll just like respond to them like I would like comments. I respond to like probably like 80% of the comments I get on YouTube too, just because I don't know, I like hearing what people say.
So you have Discord servers, like, see if you just get like more like if you just have like your friends, you can just get them to mod and you don't have to do anything. It's
Dude,
like,
I don't have any mods. I don't know anything about Discord.
Man, I don't know. What do we do in
I
our
didn't have
server?
roles for like 4 months.
We literally just have like we just use this to like ping everyone when we go live and when people play Fortnite like a full squad and like that's it. And that's like
But then you run into an issue. Then you run into an issue when like someone is messaging me. It's like, are you guys racist? And I'm like, what? Why? It's like there's a guy just spamming the N-word and you guys aren't doing anything. And I'm like, oh,
It's
my
our
bad.
mods.
I don't.
Right,
My bad.
I'm gonna call out my
Sorry,
mods.
that's
They
like
suck
pretty
ass.
that sometimes.
I'm sorry, but my mods are like lazy as fuck. The only one I like, the only one who's out there doing shit is Tazan. I'm sorry. Everyone else just like dropped the ball. They ain't doing nothing.
We have like 10 of them and none of them do anything.
The only one who's done shit is Tazan.
I will say,
And the bomb.
for my Discord server, there's no point in there's no point in starting one for like trying to grow your channel. I don't think it really does anything, but getting a community is probably what it's best for, because like there's regulars in my server and I know them all by name and stuff like that, and it's cool to get closer with the people who watch your videos. But as for like, it's not very useful towards like your actual channel, like your YouTube channel. But it's cool. It's a cool side thing, I would say.
There was
Are you Irish?
Yes.
No, he's not.
Dude, I love Irish accents. Scottish accents are a little better, but Irish accents are like...
Okay.
second
Oh,
place.
Yeah,
alright. Fuck you too. Alright.
Well, I gave you second place, bro. That's pretty good.
I actually prefer the Scottish, but Ireland's alright.
You can't win them all, right?
Ireland
okay,
sucks.
fine.
I'm sorry.
Look, at least you didn't say like fucking British accents.
Oh,
I
fuck
think we can
that,
all.
no.
Yeah, I fucking hate British people. Oh my god.
You're gonna make me throw up and leave the live stream.
All right, so that's the end of Swishcast, guys. We'll see you next week.
Right, you, Dougal. Let's get back to the main topic. Yeah.
What the fuck was that? That was
Dude, perfect.
that was like
Spot on.
yeah, it's spot on, exactly.
Might as well go ahead and move there. You already know all the... You'll blend right in.
I would say that having a Discord as a small channel is actually pretty useful.
Indy,
I
I am a quarter Irish. My nan is Irish. I'm actually getting offended. All right, please
Yeah,
end
Indy,
this.
I'm asking you to stop right
Can you
now.
please stop this
Please don't steal
racial.
me Lucky Charms.
Right? No,
we're not doing
we-
this again.
We ain't doing
I
this bullshit.
I was on the
already.
chuckle nuts.
No.
I had about fucking 1.5 hours of this. We're not doing this again.
This is not happening.
Okay, that's the last time I mentioned the Lucky Charms.
No, well, that
That's-
phrase is banned on the
That's a
Swishcast.
slur to me.
That is literally just saying
Damn.
slurs. That is a racial assault, racially
Yeah, all right.
aggravated attack.
All right, party. Okay. What the fuck? What are we talking about?
Wait,
TF2 or something?
can I have a point? I have a topic of
Alright.
discussion.
No.
No, right, bye. I'm going off. Bye, guys.
Express yourself.
Right, okay.
All right.
Tell the world what you
Right.
believe.
I have a
This
question.
is a safe space.
I have a question for Grouch. In your humble opinion, at what sub count should you start a Patreon? And not be embarrassed, because you might because if you start too low, you'll get $0 and look like an idiot, and people will like pity you. And if you start too high, you have nothing to lose. So what's like the sweet spot?
It's always embarrassing.
It is always embarrassing. right?
I think even if you have 1 million subs, it's embarrassing. And that's why you see huge channels like JonTron that like don't have Patreons, despite the fact that it makes a lot of sense for them to have one.
Yeah.
Is like no one likes asking people for donations. Like I'd much rather sell a product than just ask for donations.
But still, what do you see if you had to have a Patreon? What number would you say?
Party, is this directed at someone?
This is not. I'm not asking. This is not to do with anyone else. I am just genuinely curious.
I don't know. I only get like $40 a month on my Patreon, and I have like 12,000 subs, and I get
That's
about
pretty good.
like 60K views per video. So
That's actually pretty good.
That is
I
pretty
don't know. I
good.
imagine that probably scales up linearly.
I think Steiny has I'm not trying to Patreon shame, donation shame. Anyway. Don't shame anyone. Steiny, he has I think he has like 25K subscribers and he gets like 20 pounds a month, I think. I don't know. But like yeah, so like yeah, that's pretty good actually. 60. It's That's not bad. That's
Yeah, I
money
mean
in the
every
bag.
cent counts.
Yeah, that's money in the bag. That is.
We
The
got
way
some
I've done mine is
input.
to try and. What's up, Indy?
Sorry. We got some input from chat. Jamal says it's not donations because you're offering content in return. You know, those like Patreon rewards. Does that make it better?
I think a lot of those Patreon rewards suck major ass. People skimp out on those rewards. They're like, oh, you get 1 frame of the video, your text will be on the end. It's like, oh, brilliant, amazing, fan-fucking-tastic. You get the video like 2 seconds before everyone else does. Like, pretty crap. I think like if you want to,
That's why I set mine up with like, it's not a Patreon for my YouTube. It's a Patreon for like my TF2 servers. So like the idea is to spend every penny that gets made from the Patreon on building new TF2 servers and like custom game modes.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
VGM Hut says Grouch said that they'd rather sell a product than start a Patreon. So what product would you sell instead of running a Patreon?
Video games for hardcore video gamers.
What's your dream game?
You must have joined later, but I'm a mobile developer, so I've made a couple of apps and I've built a couple of PC apps as well. None of them do as well as my videos, but that's because the games are shit. But eventually I would like to not make shit games.
Did you make Angry Birds?
Yeah, I'm the Angry Birds guy.
Cause I'm playing Angry Birds.
Oh my god, is there an Angry Birds?
Do we have actual fucking? Do we have topics for this video? Like, I know it's
Sam, you joined late.
I know. I'm all like high and mighty, but Jesus Christ, we're going on to. Did you make Angry Birds as a topic?
I'm sorry, it was on my mind. I had to ask it just in case.
Just in case.
See if he thinks I had to sing my praises. That Angry Birds Space helped me get through my depression, mate. It was a brilliant game. Brilliant game.
I Angry Birds Star Wars 2, that's where it's at. Anyway, what about merch? Is like merch embarrassing?
Merch can be funny.
Merch is embarrassing if it's not ugly, but like 80% of merch is just like their like brand like slapped on a hoodie for like $45. You know what I mean?
That's why I hate merch. I really want to make merch sometime in the near future.
But what would it be?
But I'm gonna actually make it look nice. Like I'm not just gonna like slap the Scout's face on a t-shirt and call it a day.
Right.
That might actually be killer. That might be sick.
I'm gonna make it look like something that, you know, even if you didn't know what it was, you'd still be like, oh, that's a cool design.
Yes, that's the ideal. It's like someone who does know about, say it's like a TF2 merch thing. Someone who doesn't know TF2 looks at it and is like, oh, that's a cool design. And someone who does know TF2 looks at it and goes, oh, that's a TF2 thing, you know? I think that's ideal. Because what you don't want is just like a black hoodie with like Team Fortress 2 and Comic Sans just like plastered on the front, you know?
Yeah.
But I have a question.
Although that would probably sell.
I've got a massive question. This is like regarding merch, specifically for TF2 YouTubers. Like, if you were to put like the Scout's face, like Sam G's face, on a fucking t-shirt, wouldn't Valve be like, no, you were trying to like sell money off our character designs?
No, because Valve is really lenient with their characters. Loads of people have done it. Uncle Dane's done it. Lazy Purple's done it. They're really lenient with.
I feel like Lazy Purple's not Lazy Purple, but like Uncle Dane's is like you know, derivative enough. It's like hand drawn and everything. I think more what party means is like a fucking SFM render of your Scout on a shirt.
You can't put me on a shirt. I'm literally just got glasses.
Even still, I don't think Valve would give too much of a shit about it. Like if they cared about that and not the actual game, I'm gonna have a few problems.
It's pretty pathetic. Just like
Scout Valve is pretty lenient. Like the game I'm building right now is a TF2 fan game. So I hope they don't like have any problem with that, but we'll see.
They haven't until now, so I don't think so.
I don't think they've had any problem with anything like fan related, like ever. I don't.
Well, what's it
Team
called?
Fortress 2 Classic.
And
that.
But then they literally just posted it up and they done fucking nothing.
They didn't like that they used the source code. They didn't say they didn't like the game. That was it. I don't know anything else. I don't know if they're like. Was it Indy?
On the topic of merch, Ozma Jungle says that merch can be something top tier if the artwork or design works really well with what you do. it's a lot of thought for an advertisement method. I wouldn't say that it's an advertisement method to have merch.
No,
like,
yeah,
like a QR code that leads to like Grouch TF2.
That's genius, dude. Throw that on a.
That's
hoodie,
such a good
yeah.
idea, bro. Could you imagine like Sam G sneakers that say youtube.com/not Sam G on the fucking like heels?
Yeah, just-
That'd be
Oh my
very
god, I'm
cool.
gonna make it not Sam G fucking Yeezys. That's gonna be my merch. Do not steal.
Yeezys, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry, I can't make Yeezys anymore. Converse.
Would you
Fuck
really?
it.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't want your name with fucking
That's
Yeezys
a
right now, would you?
huge-
Yeah, I wouldn't want my name on Yeezys.
Throw them on some New Balances, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know. Not Sam G. Doc Martens. Oh my god, I'm
There
doing
you
that.
go. Boom. Shakalaka. Boom.
Wouldn't like running shoes? Wouldn't running shoes make the most sense? You are like a scout YouTuber.
Yeah, but Doc Martens are resilient and they last forever. So like, you know, your face and your YouTube.
Yeah, but
is
Never
really-
you
forget,
don't last.
never
You
forget.
don't last forever, Sam.
Damn, harsh.
Hard.
That's hard.
Bad
All
indeed.
right,
Yeah.
let's get back to the topic.
That's an interesting topic. What about merch that has outlasted YouTubers?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Do you think there's anyone like
Can you think
rocking
of
like
one?
a Pro Jared hoodie right now? You know what I mean?
If I saw someone with pro child hoodie, I would bet you are. You are.
Fucking Tobuscus shirt.
Oh,
yeah.
I would wear the Gabe Usker shirt in real life. I would
The,
not
like,
be embarrassed.
Yeah,
The
that's
purple
pretty
one.
good actually.
That would. Do you think? No. Do you know? Was it EDP 445 still says merch?
Ooh,
He still sells merch. Could you imagine seeing someone wearing a fucking EDP like shirt?
dude, I'd call the police.
No, I would. I would be like, what the fuck? I was like, that's like
Maybe like a dog whistle.
That's like how you get jumped in real life. If you did that in London, you would just be jumped immediately.
Yeah, it's
Um,
fitting. Punishment fits the crime.
anyway,
You know?
It's, just like for merch, I would say just make it something that you would not be embarrassed to wear in front of your parents. There you go.
yeah.
If it makes your mum ask who the fuck is not Sam G, then maybe don't wear it. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Then you're gonna have to explain. Oh my god, mom, he's a TF2 YouTuber. God, like you would even play
Mom,
that
you'll
game.
never get it. Oh
You
my
never
god.
understand me. Are
He's
you?
Irish. Oh.
One thing I think
Fuck,
would be
slam
cool is
the
if
door to your
someone-
room.
Slam the door, just like starts blasting like blur out of their fucking earphones.
One thing that
what
would
were
be
you
cool
saying,
is if
Grouch?
someone made like just remade like TF2 cosmetics in real life. That would be cool merch. Like some of the ones that actually look sweet.
There's some,
Actually, that would be sick.
some cosplay
What, like
stuff.
the
I've seen.
towering pillar of shit? Like
That maybe not that one. The towering pillar of shit is pretty controversial.
yeah, don't. No one likes that one.
I make that every day. Hey
But like the duck-billed
Hey.
platypus, I don't know if you guys know that one. That one might work.
The like duck hat.
Yeah, the duck hat.
The duck hat
What's
is
a duck
good.
The potassium bonnet.
Yeah.
No,
Now we're talking.
that already exists in real life.
Yeah, I know.
It's called a
Yeah,
dick.
those are called bananas.
It's called a dickhead.
Peanut butter jelly time. So I was thinking with like so we were talking about because the topic is like our outside presence. So what we thinking about like other channels where you like do other things? Because I know some people have like invest in like a channel where they like translate all of their videos to like Espanol. Like, is that like something that like TF2 YouTubers should like look into?
Yeah, I thought of making a channel where I translated all my videos into Irish, just so Irish YouTubers could like understand what I'm saying. You know
Let's
what I
go.
mean?
There you go, Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
sure.
There you go.
Shocked in
Like,
the
there's too much of a language
Guelga.
barrier there.
Shocked in the Guelga. Anwyl Cadgon Dulgi on Letters. Big witch. Constatu, like,
Let me
you know.
speak my hang on, let me just speak my native
Got it.
tongue. Oi, Sam, you're a dickhead. I'm waking up and I'm in a fucking steamy mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole. Alright? I fucking ain't permanent. It's full of dickheads.
Okay, well,
Nemojte da krenem sad pričat bosanski
Lil-
ovdje.
Shut the fuck up.
that actually, it'd be kind of interesting to do. Maybe for like an April Fool's video, I make a video in all Irish, Because there are still parts of Ireland that speak like only Irish.
First
Wait,
video
wait.
on YouTube.
Irish
gets
is a
0
language?
views.
Yes, Irish is a language. That's what I was speaking.
Wait, are
Oh, I
you?
thought you were just saying gibberish.
No, that's.
Wait, you're not ironic.
You joking?
I'm not ironic. I'm
It'd be
Irish.
good. It'd be a good April Fool's video, not a good real video, because everyone would just be like, "What? What?
What the
Sorry,
fuck's he saying?
What are you saying? What are you saying to me? Oh, can't understand this. Oh, I'm getting angry."
Yeah, I don't know if language dubs is like necessary for a second channel unless you're pulling in like a ton of views. Like Mr. Beast does that. He has like a Spanish channel and a
El
French
Beast.
channel, I think.
And
El
Senor Beast.
Senor Beast.
No, loads of
There's
channels
El
do that.
Smosh too.
El Smosh is brilliant.
Oh, Ghetto Smosh.
Ghetto Smosh.
Oh,
They should make
Ghetto
El. They
Smosh.
should make
Oh,
El Ghetto Smosh.
actually,
Miss Justice Plug. Well,
Grouch, I have a question for you. Are
Yes,
you?
Samuel.
Do you know? Are you? Have any of your videos managed to be put on the Chinese YouTube site?
That's my dream
Oh,
to be on
I
there.
hope so. What's the Chinese YouTube
I-
site?
Can we
Okay.
check? Can we check
Do
right
Chinese
now?
people have access to YouTube?
No,
They
I
have their
don't.
own version of YouTube, and
Is
they
this-
like smuggle in PF2 videos.
There's this. I'm
Wait,
gonna look it up.
seriously?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna look it up now. There's this channel called, or this site, and it's like completely all in Chinese, but they re-uploaded some of my vids. Actually, like most of them,
They put Chinese
onto-
subtitles in as well.
onto some like Chinese YouTube.
Wait,
It's
who is this
really-
guy? That guy's a legend.
Yeah.
Sam's like a.
That's like actually awesome that he's
Sam's
doing
like
that.
famous in like Asia.
Hold on, I have the website here. It's Billy. Are you on Billy?
You Billy
Bill.
Billy.
Well, how do you spell? Is it IE or Y?
Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh, it's
hold on,
neither.
You can-
Billy
you
Billy.
can look it up.
Let's check.
It's eyes.
Is China spying on me right now? Because I'm at the website. There's no homepage.
Yeah, this is a very sketch website. I wouldn't go on it unless you have a
I'm
VPN.
gonna do some micro research.
Oh shit.
Grouch.
I don't think
PF2.
it's gonna rob anything.
Billy,
Maybe.
Oh, my
China.
VPN is on. I'm safe.
Okay, good.
Okay, this is giving me a virus. I ain't going on this. What is this? Log. Oh no. I don't want free sex now. No.
There's anime like fucking. Hold on, the channel is just called TF2 Video that like re-uploaded my videos. So I'm gonna see is any of yours on it.
Steiny's on there. No, there's a bunch of Steiny's on there, and no, in one of them they actually dubbed over his video. So it's like when it's like, so it's like it's like it's like Steiny visuals. We're going like konnichiwa, komendechu It's bigger now. It's like,
Hold on, I gotta.
It's to a very niche audience as well. Like the videos get like 200 views tops, which
Oh,
maybe
that's
is like
awesome.
huge in China.
That's so sick.
I'm gonna. I think I might have found something. Hold on.
Oh no way. Sam, what would you do if you went to China and then everyone was like, you got out of the airport and everyone recognized you and was like, oh my, oh.
They're like bowing.
Oh. And they start, like,
I would
they
be
start praying.
terrified. I would be absolutely terrified. Oh my god, you're there! Look, hold on.
No
Show my
way.
Oh,
screen.
for real? I'm
You're-
having trouble
you're-
just navigating the UI.
Yeah,
I don't speak Mandarin.
You're on.
Should I
You're
put
on.
it on screen? Should I put it on screen?
Wait, can party
Yeah,
put
send
it on
to me,
screen?
I'll put it on screen.
Yeah. Put on.
It's not
wait,
going to
wait,
be like,
this is
this
like
is not
the
going to be
proudest moment
strange
of
shit
my
on it,
life.
because if I put it up screen, it comes up with like, do you request boobs or something? That's not going to be good.
No, mine's fine. Mine's clean.
Yes.
Yes, please. Right, send it to me.
Let's
Send
see.
it to me.
Here, I'll send you the link.
I can't look at the screen share. Just quickly send it.
Yeah, I can't see your screen. I think China is intercepting the message.
Okay, I'll send it to you anyway.
All right, I'm putting it on screen. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's loading. Billy.
Grouch
Okay.
has.
By Grouch.
know.
Here we go.
Oh, this is
This is you.
amazing.
These are your friends.
There you go.
This is
There you
your
go,
team.
Grouch. Look.
And these are try
Beautiful.
ready to
There you go.
wreck
Famous
your
in China.
I would like to formally
We've all been
congratulate the
there before. We hop into the
Chinese.
The Chinese have peaked in
Should I
entertainment.
see what the comments
They have
say?
not Sam G. They've Grouch. That's all they need.
Wait, I really want to know what the comments, what the comments translate. to.
They lock the comments behind making an account.
It's something Chinese, China, try hard, China, rage quit.
Is that racist?
That's not racist. That's just what he's speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Um,
it's on the verge, but I don't think it's
I
quite
don't think
there.
this is.
Yeah,
I don't think
you're on thin ice there,
I'm,
pal.
I'm sorry.
If you said Mandarin, Grouch, Mandarin, try hard, I think that would be you'd be in the clear fully, you know.
I'm sorry, guys.
But China, that's
I've
what
made a- I've
you're
made a s-
skirting.
I've made a severe lapse in my judgment, and I do not expect to be forgiven. India, you back
Alright.
everything.
Ouch.
Do we
Yeah.
have actual topics?
Yeah, India. I
All
think.
right,
I think
so
we. I think let's round
let's
this-
conclude this topic about your like your presence outside YouTube. So basically, let's just conclude like, whoa,
think-
is branching out on other things worth it?
I think,
personally think that it is, and that honestly, things like Discord, even at like a little sub count, I like had one for a while, and I had like 10 people or like regulars speaking every day. And they were like interested in what I was doing and eager to see progress. So it's like a good sort of like an ego booster. And see, if you take time out of your day to make videos, I think it's fair enough that you want to like indulge yourself a little bit.
Here's my tip. Stay off Twitter. Discord server's okay. Sometimes it can actually boost your subs. Like remember with Color Kai, he has like a massive Discord. It's like actually bigger than his sub count, and people sub off the server. But that's only if you know what you're doing. Discord's okay. Twitter, no, unless you want to see femboys and people shitting you on you in the replies and like politics. Don't make a subreddit. What else is
Is that a thing people do?
Some people make subreddits.
I think Uncle Dane has a subreddit, and that's about
That
it.
makes sense. That is
Yes.
that
Yeah,
is
but he's big
reasonable.
enough to like earn a subreddit. You have to, but you know.
No, you don't make a subreddit. Someone makes a subreddit.
Yeah, someone has
Yeah.
to make it for you. It's like people that make their own Wikipedia pages.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
do that.
Oh, don't get me started. There's
Well,
like
I've got-
few
I-
TF2
That's a disease.
YouTubers. It's
I'm
like
not
a few
go-
TF2 YouTubers. I'm not gonna name any names, but they like fill out their like Wikitubia with like a million trivia things about their personal life. Is like who cares?
Yeah, don't
I'm
do
not
that.
gonna brag, but I had a Wikitubia made for me. I didn't even have
It's
to
got like
ask.
2 lines in it, Sam. It's really not impressive.
But are you on Chinese Wikitubia?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck. I forgot. I'm
It's
not.
got like a full
Damn it.
biography.
All right.
There's no Chinese
I-
Wikitubia. You actually
I don't
like it?
think so. No. No.
Don't make a Patreon. I would say if you're gonna make a Patreon, at least have like 10 or 20k. I think that's like a good like,
Please.
baseline.
Please don't branch out into fandom wiki.
Oh.
Well, here's one thing. So people like, so you say 10 or 20k like subs. People like overestimate the value of subscribers. Like subscribers really do not matter. Like as far as the YouTube algorithm is concerned, at least, like consistent viewership matters like a million times more than subs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's how I would
Yeah.
judge a channel, is by their viewers,
Some
not
people
by
are
their
like
subs.
to be fans of channels, but they don't actually subscribe like ever. Like I've done that before with people. They're just like,
Oh yeah, because who goes through their sub feed when they're watching YouTube? Everyone goes through the homepage.
yeah, well, I do anyway. You know, so
Wait. No. I go through my sub feed. What are you talking about?
Me too.
Oh, really?
Like, what the hell?
well, what I do is
Yeah.
like,
Oh really? Most
sometimes-
people don't. Check your YouTube statistics and see where people are watching your videos from.
That's
For me,
really
it's like 90%
weird.
homepage.
Yeah,
Like
For
I'll
me,
check.
it's mostly searching up TF2.
I'll
Oh,
check
really?
my
Interesting.
subscriptions. I'll watch through that, and then once I have nothing else to watch, I'll go. You know.
Go
I'll-
peruse the homepage.
yeah.
there you go though. Loads of people.
So-
I respect
with this-
you're keeping it.
With this topic included, and while we're on like the topic of like algorithms and homepages, mind if I introduce the next topic, party?
No. Yeah, go for it.
So
Permission
the
denied.
the next topic is more of a
Getting me
question,
angry.
which I'm going to turn over to you guys in the chat. What makes a good thumbnail? Who will break the ice?
Wait, is this
Are you talking to
chat?
us? Or are you talking to the chat?
No, you guys, and then
I
chat
think Grouchy
can
should
make
answer this
their-
one because
put their own-
he
His animations has the correct answer.
I will trust his animations. You know,
What did he say?
input on anything
What did he say?
because his animations TF2 port.
His animation. If you guys watching aren't subscribed to his animations, you are making a severe like life.
We're gonna get him on.
You're
eventually.
making a big mistake.
He will
You
get
need to
on
go sub to
eventually.
that guy.
He will be on. Don't worry.
We will have him on
Yeah.
for an episode.
I want to do that Blender versus SFM discussion with him, but was it ever? Steiny begged we do it with him, so we already did it now. But,
What
We
makes
will have
it
him on
good
for an episode.
thumbnail though? I've made my fair share of shit ones, but I've hopefully bright color something. Okay, you need two things: a face and to instantly recognize what the video is about. So, the face, I don't know. People just literally, I don't know what it is. People just like to click on faces, whether
There's
they're
a-
cartoon or fucking real life faces. But if you put a face in your thumbnail, it's gonna fucking bang.
There's like a scientific like human phenomena that were like obsessed with faces. There was like that man on the moon thing where people thought there was like a face on the moon. It's like, people like see faces everywhere. I don't know. It's just something about faces. That...
Eddie, I think that's just you. Honestly, you
That's
might
not just
need to
me.
get
It's on
that checked.
Wikipedia, you little bitch.
Do you see
Something-
faces in?
I
think
can
you
see
made that up.
faces in my
Do you see
walls.
faces in the wall, party? Or do you see
He
faces when you
closes
go to
his eyes.
sleep?
I mean,
Yeah.
One other thing about faces is that I've seen like a video where YouTube actually recommends videos with like faces more in them, but more specifically like faces that are like happy, because if their AI algorithm like sees, oh, this is like a person like smiling very happy in the thumbnail, it's gonna recommend it to more people. That's why you see people like Johnny Beast, Mr. Beast, have like his face beaming with like bright white teeth, like smiling ear to ear
as soon as the camera's
on
off, he's
every
miserable.
thumbnail. There you go.
The way I feel about thumbnails is I feel like it's like a movie poster. Like you just want to make something that's like kind of unique and kind of cool. Usually the video, I do think faces are important, but like I got a video that got like 110k views, and it was just a phlogistinator and a scorch shot. So I don't think faces are like necessarily important.
No, yeah, they're not absolutely necessary, but like it has that other part of it, and it's like instantly what it's about. It has something to do with the vlog,
Yeah, them knowing what they're getting into when they click on the video is super important. Mr. Beast goes over all of this stuff. So
Mr. Breast.
I've not watched
yeah,
this
if
video.
you're interested in like what makes a good thumbnail, I'd say just go watch Mr. Beast podcast.
I think
What makes a good TF2 thumbnail? That's my question, Grouchy.
there's multiple ways to have a good thumbnail.
Have Fempyro in the thumbnail or Miss Balling.
Yes.
or
Did
Miss
that
Balling.
work? Did that work for Zesty when he had that Fempyro?
Massive sagging titty.
Ginormous.
Okay,
huge.
all right, okay, all right. Let's find out. We'll have a look at what it got him.
I'm sure. I'm glad it worked out for him, but I did judge.
Oh wait,
John-
didn't he private that video with the Fempyro?
I don't know. I did judge him a little bit for including giant titted Fempyro in his thumbnail. So I ain't gonna lie.
It did okay. It didn't do the worst. It didn't do,
I thought YouTube would detect like that though and be like, you know what I mean?
Dude, YouTube does not detect anything like that.
If you're under like a certain subscriber count, YouTube just doesn't fucking care. I use fucking copyrighted music. I should have fucking EMI and all those record companies busting down my door for fucking money, and they just don't pick up on it. Touch wood.
Here's a good Wayland. Here's a good thumbnail thing to add on. Wayland says, it depends on the topic of the video. It could be an SFM render, a screenshot, or something abstract and eye-catching. You have to get the audience's attention, but he also continues to say, also some brand recognition. So for all of you that don't know, Wayland has like a little watermark on each thumbnail, which I personally think is like not good, like a bad idea, but he's adamant about it. So I want to hear what you guys think.
It's just how you do it. It has to be like subtle, like you wouldn't notice it.
Brand recognition only really works if you've established that brand. Like I kind of have a similar thing. I have the pastel colors, but like that's not.
It's more.
I haven't seen many people do it, but it's not unique to me at the same time. So I don't know. Yes and no.
I think you just
'Cause
have
if-
to imitate success. Like just look at the most popular TF2 YouTubers. Like, look at Uncle Dane, look at Lazy Purple, see what their thumbnails look like. And, like, neither of them have those, like, watermarks or anything like that. And they all look pretty different from one another. There's no, like, consistent style.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will, like, what they'll do is they get one thumbnail that's good, and then they'll just repeat it over and over again. You know what I mean? They'll find something that works, and they'll just
Ammo.
keep doing
You
that.
have to change all the time.
I wouldn't say you have to change all the time, but I'd say, like, you know...
You do have to adapt, because, like, what constituted, like, a popular TF2 thumbnail, like, 2 years ago is very different to now, I would say.
There's also thumbnail trends. You know what I mean? There's, like, the Joey Cheerio, like, big in-game text. I don't know if that's still going on or not.
Oh yeah, so it's like a screenshot and then it has in-game, like the in-game chat highlighted.
Yeah, like,
that's still going on, I think.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's still. Sometimes like if you can hop on a trend with a thumbnail. There's been ones before that as well. I can't think of any.
Then there was like character, which one's still going, like a TF2 character, and then behind them is like the Steam charts for like no reason.
There's also like the kill feed one that El Maxo did.
Oh yeah,
that Spiky Mikey did.
Yeah, kill feed.
Yeah, so there's
No,
always
Spiky
thumbnail
Mikey did
trends
Got
as
some
well.
great thumbnails.
I actually
Yeah,
really like the kill feed ones.
I don't like the Joey
they're pretty
Cheerio
good.
text one, but I do like the kill feed ones.
They can be really good. With El Maxo thumbnails, Unsung Hero, John T. Webb, and Wabadoo, they do like his thumbnails, and they always knock it out of the park.
Especially the
Yes.
boobs.
It's like, yep.
Still, I'm never gonna
Uh,
forgive you for that, Jaunty. Like honestly, if you're watching, not happy with you, get it out. You need like, please, come on, Jaunty, keep it in your pants, mate. Anyway,
But Grouch, what in general would you say encompasses a good thumbnail?
I'd have to agree with Sam and say it's the Fempyro.
That sells, guys.
Okay.
the bigger the
In short-
boobs, the bigger the sub count. It's simple as
That's
honestly.
fact. Okay. In short, you want people to look at the video and want to click on it and know what they're getting into when they click on it. So you don't want someone to think it's one thing and then they end up finding out that it's something else because then they're going to leave the video.
Wait, so
You want them to see it, be like, oh, I know what this video is probably going to be about. Click it, and then it is about that thing, and then they watch it.
Here's a good question:
And that's about all there is to it.
Is clickbait dead?
I think it's just been integrated into fucking
No, because
YouTube.
clickbait
like,
means like
Define
you're like lying
clickbait.
to the audience. Like you're lying them. You're lying, aren't you? Because you're like you
I,
say.
Define
you can't
clickbait. What is
you
clickbait?
can't like say you can't say clickbait's dead when like the most popular like video on the TF2bers Club channel is like called like Team Fortress 3
Oh yeah,
announcement trailer.
that's a good point. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, he's got like 200k views.
Yeah, clickbait isn't dead because I accidentally clickbaited one time and it got like 350k views, which is like way more than my usual count of like 100k. Because I accidentally convinced a bunch of people that Uncle Dane died. So
What?
yeah, clickbait.
How could you, Grouchy? Jesus.
it was an accident.
wait, hold on. Is this on your thank you Uncle Dane video?
Yeah, it's the thank you Dane video. Everyone in the comments was like, "Yo, I clicked this thinking Uncle Dane died. I'm glad he's okay."
Well, that's just that. I wouldn't say that's necessarily clickbait. I think that's just them getting.
Confused.
I don't know. That's a
I
skill
know
issue on their part.
I'm faking Lazy Purple's death for my next upload.
What's wrong?
Yeah, do that. We'll just
Oh
take
fuck!
turns.
Okay, wait. I've
Could you
got
imagine,
bags
could you
on,
imagine seeing the
I've
video
got
on your
bags on
homepage?
Smith.
Could you imagine seeing the video on your
He-
homepage? It was like, rest in peace, a legend. It was like Lazy Purple's grave. He was like,
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it's like he turned purple and it's like Lazy Purple like it crosses over his eyes.
That's awful.
Yeah, there you go.
That's horrible. Don't do that. That's genuinely.
We are horrible people.
genuinely like morbid. Someone's gonna do
Well, the
that.
thing was, I posted mine on Thanksgiving, and it was called "Thank You, Dane." So I figured that was enough, but it wasn't.
But Thanksgiving is like an American only thing. Like we don't do that here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized that after the fact.
So we've just been confused.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. Oh well. Oh, at least he's alive.
Sorry, Dane.
Sorry. I made everyone think you were dead.
Whoopsie.
Hope you're
Skill
okay.
issue.
Lots of love.
Should have uploaded more.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Waylon had a rebuttal to what we were saying. He said that when you're making a thumbnail, you want people to see your thumbnail in your video, but you also want them to know that you made it. And
I don't know. You can commission people to do thumbnails. You can have like the thumbnail guy. Like I'll
no,
make.
he means
He's
more
saying that
like
you made the video.
Yeah, like when you look at a thumbnail, he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a Waylon video." Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
Waylon
right.
is definitely right. If you look at Lazy Purple and Uncle Dane, they have their like iconic loadouts in all of their thumbnails. So there's definitely that aspect to it.
I would say with the this is a good point. I'd say this is one thing I tell a lot of my friends. I think with the loadouts, I think when you're a small, just growing channel, you should just stick to using like the iconic, just default marks. But like maybe, but when you're like bigger, like Lazy Purple, that you can get away with using your like loadout. I think that just like some people say, oh, it's for branding, but I think if you have like a really obnoxious loadout, it kind of like deters people.
oh yeah,
away.
definitely
You know what I mean?
having like an unusual effect as like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
part of your set 24/7 is like, first of all, it's like visually ugly. Like, I'm sorry, but nothing. Like Uncle Dane is the only person that like does it well, because it's like a bit of like it's like a nice looking effect. But if you have like masked flies like as part of your
Yes.
set, like,
Mass
Yeah.
flies,
Please don't do
ghastly
that.
goodness. That should be your brand.
there you go.
The one who
Or
doesn't-
nuts and
The
bolts, one of the two.
hobo.
You can be your gimmick can be that you don't shower. There you go, brilliant.
Nah, because that's every
So when I'm
TFT
busy not
YouTuber.
showering.
Hold on, every
When
Smash
I'm busy
player.
not showering. Oh, fucking Smash players.
you
Isn't
see-
there like an overlap?
Do TF2 players have like a stereotype like Smash players that we all stink? What's our stereotype?
I think it's like
that we get really pissed off at Valve for really menial things that isn't their fault.
I guess that's true.
no. There's a fucking stereotype where if you're a TF2 player, you're either gay, a Nazi, or a communist, and there's like no in between.
Well, I feel like the classes have stereotypes, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's more
pyros or
about who you
furries, that kind of thing.
choose. Mm.
I'm pretty.
I think-
confident.
Yeah, Chad is saying furries.
I don't know, man. I don't know that many furry TF2 players, but I do know a lot of furry pyro mains. So you know.
Yeah, yeah, they make up 90% of the furries in the TF2 community.
Yeah, that's
More
why
power to them. Go for it.
That's why.
Probably because like the pyro's like a blank slate that you can.
The
Yeah, it makes
TF2
it better than
community
it was.
is the most inclusive community out there. Let's keep it that way. I fucking hate that image. Have you ever seen that?
No, should I
No.
put it on screen.
No,
I
yeah,
have to-
it's like an image. It's
Uh.
like an image where it's like, oh, the TF2 community is the most inclusive place on earth. Like, no, where?
It's really not.
Where?
We had this discussion like a few episodes ago as well. I think it is. I think we said overall it was pretty inclusive, but like there's always going to be like a few people who are like fuck off. You know what I mean?
If you're in European servers, it's not going to be very inclusive.
yeah,
but
yeah.
if you're like in US servers, I think it's much better.
Yeah.
Land of the free, baby.
I think community
I think
service
part of that
very
is
inclusive.
because TF2 has like the greatest mechanic that can ever be put into a multiplayer game, which is the vote kick. So if some asshole joins your game with like a swastika in his like gamer tag, you can just kick him, you know?
Mm.
Whereas in other games, you just have to deal with them for the whole match.
That's true. I think you can kick in a lot of games. There's one. Do you guys know that in Paladins that if you all vote to kick someone on your team, they can actually get permanently banned if it happens enough times from the game.
Nice. Paladins is good. I love Paladins.
You love Paladins, right? We're gonna fall out.
Well, I don't love Paladins. I
You don't
used to
stand
love
Paladins,
Paladins
I
like
hate
3
it.
years ago.
Well,
I
last
haven't
time I
played
played it, it
Paladins
was a
in years.
miserable time. No, because what happens if you have if you get 3 toxic games in a row where they don't like you, they can all vote to kick you on 3 of those times, and you'll be permanently banned from Paladins. Like, fuck, it's so stupid. Alright, here's this image.
Here, the Waylon found the image. Put it up
Oh,
on
where are you
screen.
sending it? There's like a million channels.
No, I put
It's
it.
like-
I'm putting it on stream. Alright, here it is.
I'll send it to you, Grouch.
Keep in mind, the reason why TF2 community has so many weebs and furries is because we're famous for having one of the most friendly and accepting communities in gaming. Let's keep it that way. I'm sorry, but if you post an image like this, there's gonna be a huge influx of like Nazis coming to play the game. So don't.
Stop the cap.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
It was
You're
never
gonna-
true.
You're
anyway.
asking for it. I'm sorry. You can't. Or they're all gonna
Okay,
log back
they-
into their Steam accounts.
And like, not a single part of this image is like true,
It's completely incorrect, actually.
except
Well,
like
it's
the part where they have
probably more
weebs and
inclusive than, like,
furries.
COD.
It's more exclusive than like Valorant and like all the new games, but it's like
Oh, Valorant's fucking horrible.
Valorant
I've
is, like,
said
shit
this
hole.
before.
It's like I'd say it's good, but it's not great. You know what I mean? It's like okay.
Fortnite is the best because it gives you no way to express yourself, so
That's
no one
true.
can hate you.
Fortnite is the best, honestly.
Yeah, Fortnite
you
is
go.
baby proof.
We all appreciate women in Fortnite. We love Chun-Li. We love the shake it emote.
All right.
All right. The jiggle emote.
What's it called? The fucking bouncing emote. I don't know.
All right.
All right.
PG, gentlemen.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. All
Yeah,
right.
let's keep it that way. Let's stay inclusive.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Thumbnails.
We're talking about thumbnails. Basically, thumbnails are a complex thing. My piece of advice would be I haven't really struck it big with thumbnails, but my piece of it, I don't do them last. Like it is like the most important part of the video.
No. You could do them
Leaving
last.
it
Just,
when
don't,
you're like,
just do not rush thumbnails. I see this is a major problem I see a lot of people do. It's my concluding point. Do not. What they'll do is they'll spend ages and ages and ages working on the video, and they're happy with it, and they're fine with it, and they want to put it out. And also what they want to do, so like, oh, thumbnail, I don't fucking know, man. Let's just whack in a few bullshits here, yeah, drag a scout in, yeah, boom, 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 done. It's like, no, don't do that. Just like actually think about it, think it through, plan it out, have like a good vision, and then just like
and put the Fempire in. I agree with you.
yeah.
there you go.
There you go.
I made this mistake firsthand when I made my battle royale video. I was like very proud of it. It was like the most I've worked on a video up until that point, and I was just like so tired by the end. I just wanted like my friends and everyone to like watch it as soon as possible. And I just like shat out a thumbnail in like 5 minutes, and it was like genuinely awful to the point that like Party had to beg me to change it like for like hours. And
Yeah,
that video did not do well.
It was literally like your best video yet, and then you just like just fucking said, yeah, I don't want it to do well. I don't want success. Fuck this.
From what I remember, you got like so upset that you made a better thumbnail for me.
No, I
and, like,
took what
begged
you
me
had.
to use it.
I took what you had. I made like 2 changes, and it was like 10 times better. It wasn't great, but it was like somewhat like better because it had like it was a bit more, little bit more better.
Yeah, so basically, don't do what I did.
Yeah, just like take time with it, think it through. Look, I think what Grouchy said was really good. Like, look at what is working right now, and just try and imitate it. Because like, I think a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to make a really clickbaity or annoying thumbnail. It's like that's not how you should think about it. You should think about it as a thumbnail, as like the. There was a good analogy I read once. I don't remember who said it, but it was like a thumbnail is like the door to your video. And you want to make it's like a door in a sea of houses and like a big neighborhood. And then if someone's knocking on each door, they got to pick the nicest looking door. And you got to make yours stand out. You know what I mean?
And no one's gonna remember what the door was after they finish watching the video.
Once they go in the house, they don't remember about the door. They don't think about the door. They just go in it. They just knock on the one that looks the best, that catches their eyes. Then boom, they're in the house. Then they know what you're about. I think that's a good analogy. Sam, are you alright? Are you being ill?
Yeah. I'm just zoning out.
Also, there was that time Sam asked me to make a thumbnail for him, and then and then right at the end when we all finished, he was like, "Nah, I'm alright actually. I don't want to use this."
Oh.
You ended up using it anyway.
And it flopped. So I guess you did get the last laugh, but whatever.
Ouch.
I didn't. And also, I never asked you to make the thumbnail. I was just
yes,
like,
you did.
I just asked you to. I never said make this thumbnail. I just said I want you to have a look at this concept, and I start like planning it out, and then you whipped open SFM and was like, "Oh no, this is gonna be sick, mate, man." Watch it.
It was sick though. It was a good ass.
And why did it flop?
Oh no, okay. No, to be fair, it got 60 likes and 2 awards on the Steam community praise. So I take that.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'll retract my statement. I'm sorry.
I'll take that as a W. So it did win. It just didn't win how I wanted it to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm warning the entirety of the TF2 community right now. Never work with Sam on thumbnails in any way, because if you ever
he's the pickiest bastard I've ever known. He's like, no, his smirk is on the wrong side of his face. Oh no, his lip.
No, because I'm a stickler. Because they're my videos. I have an idea in my head, and I want that. The only person I trust with my thumbnails is Sensation. Okay.
You trust me,
Who?
Sam. You trust me. Somewhat.
Wait, you guys have other guys do your thumbnails?
I don't.
I
Sam
it's
does.
very infrequently, like Scout
Rarely.
versus Saxton Hale, Step on It, and the Six Scout strat. I got translation to do.
I did one for Sam. Well, I did half of one for Sam. So
Which one?
it was the one before your last one. The one before Gamble.
Oh no, you did in the defense of the mini sentry. Yeah, I forgot about
yeah, and that
that.
juiced hard. Where's my money?
It's in my fucking bank account,
You
man.
bitch! You owe
Alright.
me.
Oh, you don't pay each other for thumbnails either. That's odd.
No, we just do
well,
it.
no,
Yeah,
we're friends. No, but it like
We kinda-
if I'm actually
We work on a
If I'm-
system of favors with all my friends. So I'll say like, oh, you do this for me, then I'll do something for you in the future. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's like
Interesting.
with like the entirety of TF2verse Club. There's like this web of like 20 people, and we just kind of like do things for each other without like asking for anything in return. But then when it's time to like when someone's like, "Oh, can you guys help me with this?" You know, you kind of
you
you
return
do it
the
because
favor.
you return the favor because you know that like when you're in a bind, they're gonna help you out. Like that happened with my downfall of Smithmas video. I got like liver disease, and I was like, you know, guys, I can't edit the rest of this video. And then two people just like jumped in. Sam and Party, they just jumped in, no questions asked. Money wasn't even like asked. They weren't like, oh, you're gonna pay me for this, right?
We're
They just
such
kind of
good
like
people.
jumped in. They just jumped in and did it, and I think like that's like that's invaluable. I appreciate that every
so
day.
exactly, because like before that, so
cool.
like Indy like did a bit of editing for my Halloween video so I could get it out on time. So when Indy was like dying of leukemia on his deathbed, I was like, for you, Indy, I will open up Vegas. All right,
Just because I'm such a good friend.
just as your final wish. I will open up Vegas, maybe edit your video if I'm feeling like it. All right, just for you, my friend.
We also have this like sort of like thing about like segments where like I would just like
I love doing
message a few of my
segments.
friends. Oh, hey, you want to do a segment in my video? Or like I just put, oh, I'm doing a video on this. You guys want to have segments? And
Well, 'cause
I think it's like really cool.
Well, the way I do a lot of my videos, I like do them in like parts. So like I'll have like a different topic for a segment, and then I'll just sometimes if I want to save time or I want to get someone work with someone or get someone, I'm like, do you want to talk about this point? And then I'll give it to someone. And yeah, it's because first off, I think working with people is way more fun than just doing everything because it's way more fun. It's less stressful. It can be annoying sometimes because someone are like, oh, I can't really be asked to do anything if I'm being honest. And I'm like, please, on my knees. But like, I think it just takes a lot of the stress off if you're working with someone. And like it keeps you focused as well because you kind of like if you're relying off each other, then it like adds pressure.
Like I realized just now, I was like peeking at my channel. Party's made 3 of my thumbnails, and Steinfels made 1 of them, just like all for free. Cause like I just like I do things for them, and then when I like take to the hardest part of making a video, I'm just like, oh, I can't be asked. Just like, can you do it for me?
All right.
It's like, sure.
Like the
But I guess
That's weird.
I should trust myself more because like the one thumbnail on my channel that I did is my most viewed video. So I guess I should get back to it.
yeah.
Oh, are you saying that Party and Sam are letting you down?
Let you down.
I've never done any of his thumbnails, so I can't let anybody.
Yeah,
down.
I ain't doing anything thumbnail related with Sam ever again. I'm like Iron Man. I learned from my mistakes.
It's like, you're in there like, here's your thumbnail, hope you like it. And you're like, oh, that's cool, can you send me the project file? You send it and it's just, then they make it something completely different. It's like, fuck you, you little bitch. So I send me the project file as like code word for, I hate this.
Ouch.
Though we still like pay each other sometimes. Like with Philandy, I had him animate 3 minutes of SFM for my video, and I paid him like $30, which is still like really cheap.
That's a
considering
really good
it's
deal. That's
three-
for
ridiculous.
3 minutes of
that is, like-
animation, that is a really good deal. That is like an insanely good deal.
That is like so it's like even when you pay people, you get this sort of like friend discount that like comes with like just hanging out with other creators and like doing things for them without expecting anything in return. That's I think something that like these like sort of like algorithm based channels and like people just want to rise to the top as soon as possible, kind of like neglect. Like you really need that sort of like circle of friendship where people just do things for each other without expecting anything in return.
Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
I kind of completely disagree, but that's really cool that you guys do that.
Really?
Why do you disagree? Let's
Well, I
discuss.
feel like that's kind of a one-sided like argument. Like, if you're really friends with them, then maybe you'd give them like as much money as they deserve to do it. You know
Well,
what I mean?
Yeah, no, but they're not doing it. They don't like. It's. They're
They
not.
do it without expecting
A-
anything.
a
in
lot- a
return.
lot of the
Yeah,
time,
I think
I
it's
was-
cool. I think it's cool.
A lot of
They
the
will
time,
do-
I'll offer money and I'll say no.
And they're
Yeah,
it's
because
all
they
a
know that they
favor,
can-
like.
Dude,
They
I
can, like,
offer
cash
people
in
money
the
all
favor
the time
later.
for their work, and they like deny it. They'll be like, "No, don't pay me," and I'm like, "No, I'm going to pay you. Like, you deserve to be paid for your work." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's more of a cultural thing, but it's sort of like, what I think when I do a favor for a friend, I like subconsciously know that I can like cash that in later. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not
That's too
purely out of the
psychological
good.
for me. I'd rather it be more like just on paper, like I did this thing and it was $25. You know what I mean?
With me and Indy and
Somewhere
like other
clear.
people, it's like an unwritten agreement. It's just like when I do a favor, I know later that if I do something for Indy, I'm like, all right, I'll do this. But I know in the future if I'm gonna need someone to do a part in my video or edit a bit for me because I can't be asked or whatever reason, I can just say, Indy, do this bit in my video. Will you? Thank you. And he'll be like, okay. And then he's thinking, all right, I'll do this bit when I need him. He'll be right there with me.
Well,
So
then-
it's like
well-
it goes back and forth. You know what I mean?
Well, that goes against what you said earlier. You were saying you do it just like out of the goodness of your heart, not expecting anything in return.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I'd say
that
that's
comes
the
with,
same as like
that-
paying for it.
That is like comes with like when it's like new people, like for instance when I meet like a new YouTuber and I help them out, or like I ask them to help me out and they just do it for free. It's like at first they don't expect like anything to come of it, but like later on they sort of get like entangled in this like circle of helping each other out that I think is like really
That's
useful.
very cool.
with me and Indy, it's like we have like
You're like a little village.
yeah.
You're a little tribe.
We're a little
Sweet.
communist village. Everybody
Little
plays
tribe
their
of
part.
creators.
Yeah, but like, yeah, with new
cute.
people, if I don't know them very well, we don't have this like unwritten agreement. We don't, because I don't have that with a lot of people. I will just straight up just say, here's what I'm gonna pay you, and sometimes I'll sit, and if they don't want the money, it's not I'll like insist. And if they say no after I insist, I just say okay. Because, like-
Here's the perfect example for Tazan made the idle animation that you're watching right now for Grouch, because the three of us don't use Blender, but Tazan uses Blender, and I just like went in Tazan's DMs and I like rizzed them up. I said, just like do this for me for free, and he just did. And then later down the line, when Tazan needs something, I'll help him out. That's just how we do things.
Yeah. You know, it's not like we're scamming people out of money. You know what I mean? If there's someone wanted to be paid, there was that time Hyro said he would do it for free, and right at the end he was like, actually, no, I want money. I want to get money, and I still paid him. I was like, no, you don't get no. But like, you know,
Yeah, but that's the, if you do that, then you sort of like fall out of the circle of like helping each other out, because like then I'll know that you know when you say things you don't really mean them. So it's
well that
it's all based
well,
on
that,
trust.
With that one, I offered to pay him at the start. He said no. I insisted. He said no again. Then right at the end, he changed his mind. I was like, okay, but that's
That is like
throwing a loop at me. You know what I mean? And then Indy was like, I ain't
Yeah.
paying shit. So I was like, all right, I'll just do it, because I did think he did a great job. So I still paid him. I'm just not going to fucking not pay him.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I just get the sense that you guys are like an anomaly. I don't think that would work in most groups.
Well, because we all kind of have. I think it's because we all trust
Maybe,
each other.
yeah.
We all trust each other. I think that's why. You know what I mean?
Perhaps
Yeah, I guess it's because you guys are
wouldn't
actually
say
friends.
you don't have that in like your circle of like creators.
I don't have a circle of creators.
There's
Do you not? You have like people, other YouTubers in your
Well, I
videos
mean,
all the
yeah,
time.
like I'm friends with like other creators, but like I don't know, we don't do like favors for each other or anything. Although I ask them for advice sometimes, so I guess maybe that's part of it. Like I asked El Maxo for like what mic he was using and like what his like audio settings are. But other than stuff like that, like
I guess it just comes with because like all of us just like speak to each other every day, and it just kind of comes with like being a friend, I guess.
Yeah.
None of my friends make stuff. Like, all my friends are just like engineers or whatever. None of them are like YouTubers.
Like actual engineers
you-
or like engineer
Yeah,
mates.
actual
you could
IRL engineers.
you could
That's
make a
really
video,
big.
real life engineers react to the engineer in TF2. There you go.
I want to make a video. One of my friends is like a super talented engineer. He builds robots that fight each other. Like on the weekends, he does that BattleBot stuff. I think making a video about that would be sick. Those things are crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Because you'll see this one thing. It's like a little robot, and you wouldn't expect it to have that much power, but then it just fucking obliterates like this other robot. It's crazy. It's hard to describe, but that shit's crazy.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I would like
So-
to see that.
So you make like a spy bot and a sentry bot, and you make them fight each other.
Right. But no, I don't know. Being friends with other YouTubers, I guess it never really. I don't know. I'm a pretty
Has it-
introverted
has it-
person, so I guess that's not really my prerogative.
I genuinely don't want to sound rude, but did it like not cross your mind until now?
I guess like what? I mean, I'll talk to people. I guess that's being their friend.
I
you
mean,
know?
like, I feel like.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't
Like
personally
acquaintance, you know. I'm
I
not like
didn't-
hanging out with them though.
like I didn't personally go when like I started YouTube. I didn't try to make TF2 friends. They just kind of came along. I actually Party and Indie kind of just inserted themselves, you know, to being my friends. If you get me, like
we're just kind of like, no, I think we invited you to server one day. You're like, oi, who's this new kid? Go Fortnite, and then that's just, you know, once you're on Fortnite,
Yeah.
it's just, there's no going back.
Once you're on Fortnite, it's game over.
It's
no
a-
going back.
bound. You're bound with blood.
Grouch and Sam like experienced this firsthand. But what we would do, we would just kind of like trap you into our like server and then like ping you every other day. Hey, let's hang out. Hey, let's hang out.
Well,
Hey,
I
let's hang out. And it's like, and it just eventually just either works or it doesn't.
I'm really bad at hanging out with people. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, see, people are sharing their experiences in the chat. Waylon says that Party and Indie begged me to join their Discord without watching any of my videos.
No, I did not,
That's
Waylon.
so funny.
No, I didn't.
That's hilarious.
He's literally like, Indy did that. I did not. I joined. Waylon hated me when he first met me because I kept asking him to phone pizza and ask if they do liver. He was like, "Can you stop? That's not funny." It's like, "Come on, Waylon, just give him a ring." I think I'm just, you know, very social people.
Okay, I think we've completely gone off
We have
topic, so I think
very
we should
gone-
wrap this.
We've very much
wrap
gone
it-
off this topic. We've very
Yeah,
much
let's
gone
wrap
off
this one up.
We've concluded the thumbnails. I think we should just move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Oh, we were still on thumbnails.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
apparently.
put a section in the VOD about. I'll change it so it says what was it?
Like being friends with other creators. I think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it was a good topic.
It was a good topic. We just kind of went into. I didn't really change the topic.
And
So anyone joined, they'd be very confused.
complete coincidence, but the next topic is collaborating on videos with
Ooh.
other creators. There you go.
I guess that's a good segue because I really do view other creators as like business partners, not as like friends. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
kinda
blah, blah,
bad,
blah,
I'm
blah.
not gonna
That's what
lie.
it is, though. If your entire friendships and like your finances are all tied up into this one thing, I feel like that can be a little bit dangerous. So I like having friendships that are like completely outside of YouTube. And then
But
when
yeah.
I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing YouTube.
I'm
you know?
more of like.
I mean,
I'm not, me-
obviously,
I'm like the
Yeah,
type
yeah,
of
go
per-
ahead,
I'm like the
sorry.
type of person who doesn't do YouTube expecting.
You're
to
just
get-
a better person than me. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't say that, Grouchy. I'm just saying I'm the type of person who does YouTube not because I don't have any idea to do it as like a job in the future.
me too. I do it because it sort of like fulfills me as a hobby.
It's just like a fun thing to do. It's fun to show, fun to do. It's very satisfying. I don't know why. Do you know what I mean? When you get that, I don't think there is quite like a feeling that like anything else that when you work hard at something for months and months, you finally put it out. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah, it does
taking
feel
a
good.
load on your chest. It feels great, man.
Well, what's like your ultimate goal then?
I don't really have a goal. I'm more of just like go with the flow, see what happens. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Fair enough. That works.
I don't really go YouTube expecting to be famous. I think if you do that, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. You know what I mean?
Oh, people who
we just-
desire fame or even like finances, like that's definitely the wrong mindset.
Yes. No, I don't think. Or seeking to get a job out of it. It's just I don't think that is the way. I kind of do it as like fun and like it's kind of helped me like. I met a lot of people doing it as well. I've got like this whole server, all these boys. It's just like something. It's like a passion that we all share. We can all relate.
It all comes down to the mindset as well, because like Grouch was in our like server and it didn't work.
And then
out
you guys spam me with
because
Pokemon gifts like every day.
Wait, Grouch, did you actually think we get like turned on to Pokemon? Like genuinely?
Yes.
No,
Because that was what
she's
you
like
were.
she's like a 4. Like,
Oh,
if I'm
no.
being for real, we're like it's
Okay,
kind of.
all right,
not
let's not
for
get
first
into this.
Okay,
Let's not get into this. What I was going to say is like Grouch went into the server expecting like a business sort of serious like I wouldn't say like relationship, but it's like that's the way I can put it. It's sort of
That's
we
pretty
were
accurate.
silly. We were having fun, and Grouch thought we were going to be super serious and discuss like YouTube as sort of like a business. And so that's where we don't see eye to eye, and that's why I like having him on as a guest, because like it's someone who has like a completely different perspective on things like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I asked what your like ultimate goal with it is, because I feel like mine is to like try and just improve the game as much as possible. Because I probably unhealthily care about TF2. Like, I want that to be like the #1 video game that people are playing in like 10 years. You
It
know
could
what I mean?
be. It could be. I mean,
I think it could be. I think it has the potential to be.
It definitely does. I think it genuinely does have. It's in the at least top 5 of greatest games. Like honestly, like genuinely think
Ever?
about,
Yeah.
like
agreed.
if you think about it, like there ain't many games like that are on that level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd say TF2, Minecraft,
Fortnite,
probably like the Mario series, like as a series itself.
Mario Space World.
Yeah, Mario
Mario
Space World.
Space
Yeah,
World
yeah.
and Sonic Grasslands.
Dang it.
I would
Yeah.
honestly say, like, when you are talking about whether it's a Jesus, sorry, whether it's a business or not, I am completely in the middle. Can you get rid of that poll? What the fuck?
What is the poll? What's the poll?
It doesn't matter.
People are really upset about your Pokemon slander, so I
Dude,
put in
Pokemon
a
is not
poll
a
to
four.
decide it.
Okay.
She's a beautiful woman.
Oh, so now you
Anyway.
like Pokemon? Okay.
I know.
Okay,
Okay,
anyway.
you guys were like simping over her in the general chat.
Because it's
And
funny.
now you're gonna call her a 4.
It was funny. It was
That
a
just isn't adding
joke.
It's not adding up.
All right. Anyway, yeah, like I'm completely in the middle. Like I'm making videos for myself, but if I were able to, like, obviously in the future, because I'm on hiatus at the moment, but if I were able to, make a living off YouTube, I'd 100% do it. So although I make whatever I want, I also try to keep in mind that potential in the future that I could make this, a job.
Maybe. It's just like, it's just not a likely outcome. I'm sorry to break your heart.
I keep my dreams and like things like that, like the future and stuff, separated from my hobby. I have like dreams, like of things I want to do in the future, where I want to be in 10 years. It's like completely separate from YouTube. Like YouTube is not even in the picture. Like YouTube for me is like something that fulfills me, something that I make friends over, and it's like something I do in my free time. It'll never be my career. Maybe for like a few, if I like, let's say I like blow up, and like I probably keep at it for like a year or two, just to like experience that sort of lifestyle for a while. But ultimately, that's not like what my life is, like the purpose of my life. But I still enjoy doing it. I don't think every hobby has to like have the potential to become your like livelihood. You know what I mean?
I mean, it could. I'm like, with what Sam was saying, I don't think it's wrong to want to do YouTube as a job. I think that's a good way to like motivate yourself. I'm just more under the impression that if you like set yourself up to do YouTube as a job, you are likely to get like disappointed and kind of get into like a bit of a toxic mindset when doing it, where you're just like keep pumping it out and you're getting angry because you're not getting enough like views or whatever. But like,
Well,
you know,
you can say that about any career. I don't think you should like hinge your happiness on your career, no matter what.
Yeah,
your
yeah, no,
career is.
exactly. I think you should just keep it. I think you should have you should have dreams. Keep dreaming. I don't think there's anything wrong with like wanting to be like do YouTube as a job. It's just like if you were like there's like some people who like get like 10 subs and then they're like, Oi Jacob, why don't you move out of your house? And he's like, no, I'm a YouTuber, mum. I've got a job. Don't you understand? You know what I mean? It's like
How'd you know I said that?
You gotta kind of be real, be realistic. That it's very
Yeah, I
difficult to
agree.
obtain. Yeah.
Hoagie in the chat brings up a good point. He says, if you were to do YouTube as a job, won't it impede your creativity? Like, because you're now forced to follow a schedule that won't always fit with your mind's creations.
Well, anytime you do anything, anytime you do anything creative, and you actually finish it, there's always some sort of block between what you envisioned and what you actually ended up creating. I've never created anything that I felt like fully artistically satisfied by. So yeah, there's always going to be limitations.
I agree with
but I
that.
don't think that makes it worse.
You have to compensate always when you're on your vision.
Yeah, there's a lot of compromise there.
But like that kind of like
if it were up to me, like my videos would be like 24/7 source filmmaker, motion captured, fucking cinematography.
That's just not realistic.
Mrs.
Like,
Blue. Are
Who?
we gonna
Is it
talk
Mrs.?
about Mrs. Have you not heard about fucking Mrs. Blue?
Is it your missus?
What?
Mrs. Blue.
What?
Is that your
Mrs.
miss?
Mrs.
No. No. The feature-length SFM movie that came out a couple days ago.
Oh, I've heard of that.
I haven't watched it yet, but it looks fucking sick.
I'm gonna say it again. It looks great. Appreciate the effort, but I just can't take it seriously. Where it's the stupid spy impression. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm gonna watch that.
I'm sure it's probably amazing. I'll maybe give it a watch, but like usually.
I'm gonna give it a fair
Oh my
chance.
god, is this a 2-hour TF2 movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yes, I'm adding this to my watch later. I'm watching
It's
this tonight.
fucking. It looks sick, and apparently it's like actually scary. Apparently, because it's supposed to be like a horror thriller.
That's
Oh.
sweet.
I'll have to check it out, but I'm not too sure about these hyper serious SFMs. They usually don't do it for me, but I'll have a look. It might maybe it's amazing. Maybe it's a masterpiece of filmmaking. And anything that's like
So-
SFM, I love. So whatever.
I'd like to loop back on collaborating on videos. So Grouch on his channel, you've had videos where like a bunch of other TF2, like 5 other TF2 YouTubers like participate.
Like,
And I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
I've seen you on Oris TV as well, where like you were
Mhm.
there as like there. So is that sort of like is that sort of like a friend interaction, or would you like consider that as like a business sort of exchange?
Well, it's it's friendly, right? Like I feel like there's a lot of semantics there. Like I'm friends with you guys, right? Like I like you guys. I hope you guys like me.
But I don't fucking like you. So fuck off.
I fucking hate you, stupid prick. Get out of it.
1v1
No,
right now.
We love you, Grouch.
But like
We
love you, Greg. Anytime you're doing something and you have this specific goal you want to achieve, like I have goals I want to achieve with my channel, right? I have goals I want to achieve with making games. I have goals I want to achieve like in my career. I want to build certain skill sets. And anytime other people are involved with those goals, it's just a different relationship. Like because I've tried involving people that I'm already friends with in like video making and game making and stuff. It's really difficult because it's like, oh, you're my friend, but then when they don't when they're not working like at the level I would hope that they would be, or like I pay them for a certain amount of stuff, or they promise a certain amount of stuff and it doesn't work out, then it changes the friendship. So working with friends is like a very tricky thing to do. And I don't know if I would recommend that to most people.
It just comes down to how different like we are, because I just like I'm like having fun first and then like looking over the footage later. You know what I mean? And just sort of like, and if they don't do it like how I expected them to, I don't really see it as like a big issue. I've never really thought about like paying my friends. Like that is like foreign to me. I'm sorry.
Indy,
Fair
where's
enough.
like-
Yeah.
Where's my money, Indy? Where's my money? Huh? Where's my money?
Indy, I've been in 5 videos now.
Where's
I'm
my
expecting at least.
You owe me, I've done it, you owe me
$1 per
12
view.
grand.
If you're like moving, right? And you ask your friend to come help you move on like a Saturday and it's gonna take like 8 hours, right? Do you just ask him to do that and like for me, I would be like, yo, I'll pay you like $40 if you come over on Saturday and help me move. You know what I mean? That just seems
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
like
but
I
that's
wouldn't.
a big jump. Like helping someone move and doing a bit for the video. Like I would say, like
Like you are like playing the game, my
To be-
friend.
to be
Like you are
fair-
not moving boxes.
If my
what
friend,
about like animators?
if my friend,
no,
asked me to help-
if it's like an anime, like if it's an animator or like yeah, obviously you're gonna pay them, but like for just like small bit, like the segments I did in Indy's video when he was sick, like I wouldn't expect money for that. It really depends on what you're asking for, but the majority of times the stuff we're asking for we don't.
There's definitely a threshold because I've said before on this stream I did pay Philandy for like animating a huge chunk of my video because like that is like something that takes like a lot of effort. And that's like I would like feel bad if I didn't like pay for that. Like, but there's definitely some things where it's like sort of like you know like it's like I'll do some for them later. You know, it just money doesn't even cross my mind.
I guess it's not all about the money, but it is like there's I guess I come from a game development background, so I just started doing YouTube like pretty recently, but I've been making games for a lot longer, and it takes a lot more time to build a game than it does to make a YouTube video. Like I can make a video in like 20 hours, but it probably takes like 200 hours to make a game. And if you're going to be spending 200 hours with someone, like trying to produce something very specific, viewing it as like just a fun hobby or like just a favor that they're doing, it can be strenuous on the relationship. But if you just go and like talk to someone with the specific intent of like, hey, you're an animator, I'm a programmer, let's build this thing together and hopefully make some revenue off of it, then it's a much different relationship. It doesn't jeopardize the friendship at all, you know?
I think with me, but I'd say all my friends that I have are very talented. So I'm like if I want them to do something, I'll know they'll do a good job because I've seen what they do and I know exactly what to expect from them because I know their styles so well. So like, if I ask Indy to do a bit for me, I know what I'm gonna get. If I ask Steiny to do it, I know exactly what I'm gonna get. If I ask Waylon to do a voice line, I know exactly what the voice is gonna be. I know it's gonna be good because he's a professional voice actor. So it's like it's kind of like I'll ask the right friend for the right job. You know what I mean? And like I kind of like know what I'm gonna get.
I'd like to catch up with chat because people have a lot to say on this. Pogi says, I would like to think of collabs as making a combined painting or a song where you both give your own colors while complementing each other. It shouldn't be a title of collab. It should be a message. And then Steinfeld sort of like connects that and says, collabing is an opportunity to combine both your skills into something really cool. And if you see it as a business relationship, it turns out mid most of the time.
I think a lot of people don't understand what a business is, because that's exactly how I would describe a business: an opportunity to combine several people's skills into producing something cool. Like if
I think when you say the word business, people instantly think it's to make money. You know what I mean?
people just have a very negative opinion of businesses nowadays.
I mean, we're in like the generation where like corporations are like taking over like social media and shit. So yeah, people don't when you say the word business, people kind of like think of that. Do you know what I mean?
I guess kind of think like soulless gray suits and shit.
I mean,
You know
it's
what
an engine of change. Without money, you can't do anything. Like that's just the world we live in. Like it or not, you need money to live. You need money to do literally anything. So it's like, if you want to change TF2 for the better, the best way to do that is to spend money on it. That would be the most effective way to do it.
Yeah, but I think Valve just kind of takes the money right now. I think buying crates. If we all bought crates,
Well, no,
would
not
save
spending money on,
TF2.
not giving money to Valve, giving money to creators. That's
And if
why
you
I
give
like
money to
paying
creators,
people. I
that
like
would
paying
keep TF2 alive.
creators.
I agree. That would. If you're funding creators, that would 100%.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree. With that.
There's this sort of like rift of like terminology and like mindsets. See, Steinfeld continues to say that you need friendships to make a good collab. While I'm kind of split in the middle. I think like
It depends.
I think if
really
you
depends.
like what Grouch said, like you like come to a guy that like you don't really know, but you say like, oh, there's money on the table, you know, when you if you help me out on this. I think that's something else. I think these two can like coexist. I think us helping each other for free can coexist with like, you know, like business quote unquote like collaborations on YouTube. I think they can coexist.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to just go up to some random person. But if there's some guy I already like, I respect their work, I'd want to pay them respect of, you know, offering them something for their work. That's all I'm saying.
I think.
It's like
I think
VGM Hut said something good. He said the Saraimon and Uncle Dane Workshop Wednesday video had like no chemistry, while like Grouch, your video where you like played with like Oris and Shork, like you guys did have chemistry. So that's why I kind of like assumed you guys were like really good friends. So it can all like depend.
That was my first time meeting them.
Yeah, I genuinely thought you guys were like good friends.
The only time we've ever voice chat was like 4 collabs.
And I find
I
that so
cannot-
strange.
I cannot
I
imagine
find
that.
that
Honestly, it's so
I can't.
weird.
I like cannot do that. I would not
Shork
be
and I
able to
do-
do that.
Shork and I DM sometimes, and we'll talk about like our life. So I guess I'm kind of like friends with Shork, and then I'll ask El Maxo for advice pretty consistently, and he'll oblige me and give it to me. And then Oris and I share like ideas back and forth. So I don't know. Would you call it a friendship, or is that?
I'd say it's
I don't know. I think it's semantics. You know, I like
would
them.
say
I
that's
hope they
friendship.
like me, and I guess you could call that a friendship. But we try to produce stuff together. I guess.
Sam, what's this noise you're making out of your mic? Like no one, you haven't spoken in ages. What's going on with you?
Is there
Susie.
wait? How is there noise coming out of my mic?
Never
Because
mind.
I'm trying to fix my mic. I'm trying to fix my
It's
mic.
fixed
I'm
now.
sorry.
We
Yeah.
can hear you.
Hold on, wait.
Alright, well he does.
You're
that.
not hearing anything, are you?
No, you sound good.
Okay, cool.
Alright, fixed. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say back. I wanted to come back on that point where it's like collabing for fun versus collabing for business, like with friends and versus people
Why
you don't know.
can't business be fun? Why are those two things separate?
Oh, whatever it is. There was like collabing with people you don't know and collabing with friends. I'll say like with a video like the me and Steiny did. We got in the writing room. We were laughing at like each other's jokes, coming up with great ideas, cooking up like we were like oh that's so good, we should do that, and we're just like yeah. And we got this epic flow, and we were able to pump out that video in literally a weekend because we were just like in such a like we were bouncing off each other so well. But like when for another example is when we got after breakfast in our video, we had already written the video. And we just needed him to do voice lines. Like
He didn't have any input. He just kind of went into the recording booth and he just recorded the lines, and that's where it like ended.
Yeah, so I say if you're like friends with someone, they can have more impact on like the video when they're collabing with it. Like if you're not really friends,
Because
with
like
them,
maybe if we were like good friends with After Breakfast, he would have like changed up his lines. He would have like given suggestions for like
exactly.
the other parts of the script,
exactly.
and the video would have been better for it.
Yeah, because we would have a lot more discussion. You know what I mean? Because it's like we're talking more, so you get like a more out of each other. I feel like if you're friends and you're collabing, that's just my opinion.
You're probably right. I'm probably just a psycho.
I'm just...
All right, great. There's no need for that.
Come on, Grouchy.
It's all right.
No, you're right. Fuck you.
I fucking hate
No,
you.
all I'm saying, so I guess I just have 2 different friend groups, right? I guess you could call them whatever. I don't care what you call them. I have a friend group that I produce stuff with, and I have a friend group that I don't produce stuff with. And the relationships are very different between those 2 groups of people. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
That
Okay.
makes sense. I think I think like honestly like my friend group, my relationship with the people I make stuff with, a relationship with my people who I know who don't make anything, who do nothing. It's basically just the same. I just talk a bunch of shit and then and we both laugh.
Nice. Yeah.
that is literally it. We just say it's the exact same experience either way. But yeah, that's just kind of how I like it. It's just kind of how I roll.
That's interesting. Because for me, like, producing stuff is kind of stressful. So, like, I want to have people that I can talk to that have no business, like, creating stuff. You know what I mean?
That's different
Or
because
just do their 9-to-5 job, and then we just hang out and talk about random shit that has nothing to do with YouTube or game production or anything like that.
like that's different with me because like when I make videos, same thing, very stressful. But what it helps is that I have someone I can like rely on, or like who can help me out, who's there in the corner, can like chime in, do a bit for me, or like I can like loan bits of my video out for them to do, and like that like having people on for like as like a little team who does little tiny bits and pieces does really help, because then like I can like get some of like the harder things. I can get people who like know more about that software or like that program. Like if I want to do something in Blender, I'm gonna really struggle by myself, so I'm gonna have to get Hizzy or Steiny or Tazani or just any Blenderoids to come on and they can like help me out.
Even when it comes to stuff like scripts, like I show my scripts to Sam, I show them to Breadman, I show them to Waylon, and
Not
all
me.
of them have like different. Not you, and then all of them have like different things to say, different like points of like, oh, change this, or I don't like this. Like there were things like Sam really liked something, but like Waylon really hated it, and then I sort of had to like pick. Because like I know it's like getting advice from, let's say you were getting advice from like El Maxo, so when you like only speak to when it comes to like advice, you don't like speak to him as like a friend. It's like because like when I speak to Sam, I like know him like on a personal level, so I know like what he wants out of a video, what he likes, what he doesn't like, why why things resonate with him, why they don't. Whereas if I like ask El Maxo, I see the advice, but I don't really see where it's coming from. If you guys like can understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, because like you just know.
That makes sense.
Because I know what you would want in a video. I know what would make you really piss you off. So if I show you my script, you'd be like, please take this out, and you'd be like, oh, well funny. That was well funny. That was, you know what I mean. But if I show it to El Max,
Yeah,
it would be
I love
like...
the way British people talk. It's my favorite thing. Actually, British people are number one. Scottish people number two.
Fuck you, son!
Kill you,
I'm
Grouch!
sorry. I'm sorry.
Game
Oh my
over.
God.
Game
Guys,
over.
I fucking oh my! I can't
I'll go
fucking
to the pub
do
for a
this.
proper
I
drink.
can't do this. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Irish are the most oppressed group in society.
Mate, get back to Craggy Island, honestly.
Oh man, why you gotta say that, man?
Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta
We
be
just
mean,
love
man?
we love a bit of Father Ted, don't we know? I shall we
Shut
love
up! Shut up!
a bit of Lucky Charms and a bit of Father Ted and a cup of tea. I'm sure you know
Sort of.
yourself.
To sort of tie this like conversation like full circle, Grouch, will you get on Fortnite with us?
Mm-hmm. And collaborate
Yes.
on a Fortnite stream.
No, I'll hang out and play Fortnite with you guys. I don't have it downloaded.
There you go.
Yes! There we go!
Yes.
There we go! Yes, let's go! Go get a Fortnite
We will
chunk.
show you. We will
I'm
show
scared.
you our
I have
ways.
a deep fear that I'm just gonna suck at Fortnite.
No,
Because
no,
I'm
you won't,
already
trust me.
bad at TF2.
Nah, you won't suck, trust me. We'll carry you.
Well, I'll
There
still
you
suck.
go.
I'll just be being carried.
Don't worry, we'll get you a win.
No. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. You
Trust
must
me.
stumble before you fall. Wait, that doesn't make sense. You must stumble before you
That does
fall.
make sense, but it's not applicable.
Stumble, guys, before you fall, guys.
You must stumble before you fall. Can I get that on my fridge?
There you go. That motivational cat
I think that's
poster.
very demotivational. I think that means like you make one
That's so
mistake. You make one
demotivational.
mistake, then you're dead.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up.
Don't.
Basically.
Yeah, just don't fuck up or you will die.
This whole conversation was very illuminating for me, because I've like tried to like speak to like bigger creators, and I like approached it from like an angle of like, hey, as a pal, and that's why I've always gotten like the cold shoulder, because like it's kind of like making me think like, oh, there's like a deep misunderstanding between like the way we operate and the way like most TF2 YouTubers operate. You know what I mean?
You've got like when you're making with larger creators, you just kind of like got to present yourself a bit more professionally, and maybe I think it's usually about the time once you get in a call, you start to like
Yeah,
It
definitely.
gets more chill. You know what I mean? Because if you just kind of like we're like, oi, Maxi, get on, you'll be like, what? You know what I mean?
Excuse me.
Excuse me? Hello? Like if I said that to you,
No,
you'd be like,
but
"Yes!"
I meant more like it's like, you talk about TF2 YouTube, and then I'd be like, oh, hey, want to get on TF2, and then that's when like, usually the conversation falls apart, because like it's it's kind of like miscommunication between me and him and everything.
Well, you've done well. You've gotten.
But you and who?
You get the boys on. You get like you.
Like a bigger creator. I
You've
mean,
played TF2
Oh,
with
yeah.
all the chocolate nuts, haven't you? You've MG'd all of them.
no, I've only
I was on the
MG'd
chocolate
Zenith.
mat, so shut the fuck up.
All right, unlucky charms.
I hate that.
Yeah, is that something to brag about, Sam?
I like that
Okay,
podcast.
so-
That's a great podcast.
I do like a couple
The
of
second
episodes,
best TF2 podcast.
Yeah,
to this one, of
second
course.
best. Next
Yeah.
to Mancast on the top.
Second
And
best.
the boys, whoopa.
Hey oh.
Yupa, yupa.
Chuckle Nuts, if you want to debate us, we're open to discussion.
We are.
Oh my god, the fucking that would be the
That
crossover
would
of
be
the
so-
century.
I can't.
That would be so good.
We are in discussion. We're in talks of making a Chocolate Nuts versus Swishcast debate episode. That'd be so good.
What are you
I
going to debate?
don't-
Like the existence of God?
Yeah.
That'd be it. That'd be
The
it.
death penalty. What do you think about it?
Oh, I don't
Hey
know actually.
guys, I'm Zenith, and I think euthanasia is kind of bad.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there.
My name's El Mexo, and I fucking love the death penalty.
Dude, 100%. That's what he would say.
El Mexo. That's my Australian accent.
That's perfect.
All right.
You've channeled the ghost of Maxine.
No.
Scene.
No. Now, how are we
Okay.
going to tie TF2 into the death penalty? No,
I
that's-
don't know,
that's like
Maxine.
Sam.
I'm great blue.
direct hit.
The direct.
All right. Should we wrap up this
Yeah, that's good.
topic?
Do you wanna go to questions now? I think we're
Uh,
over. Oh shit.
Yeah, before
we're over
before that,
nearly 2 hours.
guys, please don't slander Chuckle Nuts.
No, we're on thin ice with them. Genuinely, do not
Yeah,
slander the chocolate nuts.
do not do that. Do not do that. I can't say whether I agree with you or not, Pogi, but don't do that. All right. So before we wrap up, does anyone have any questions in the chat for Grouch or for us? Preferably us, because I love speaking. So,
I love talking my ass off. I love talking about
Get
myself.
me a question about
I love
Ireland.
sucking my own dick. I love.
Grouch,
Hey.
what do you think of Wales?
They're great, you know.
No.
blue whale-
No.
No, the
He-
country.
I know,
he
I
means
know,
the
I know.
country.
He's trolling.
I just
Uh.
rather would talk about the mammal. So that's what I think of whales.
Oh,
Aren't they
shade
fish?
thrown. Shade thrown. No, they ain't fish. They
Hey,
go.
mammals.
They
Now, how's it a mammal if it's underwater?
Because
make
a
milk.
mammal makes like milk and it doesn't lay eggs.
Ugh.
How-
Anything with
how does
milkers
it-
is a mammal.
Hey yo, Wendy's, you got any whale milk?
So, like, why would it make milk? It wouldn't be like splat all over the ocean.
That's a good
Like,
I don't know. I'm not a whaleologist.
You
okay?
are, I think what is it? Because they don't lay eggs. So
we need to get Waylon on for this.
Waylon's a teacher. He can like educate us.
It was a pun. You didn't get it. I'm sorry.
Oh, Waylon. Oh, right.
Damn.
Oh, damn. Oh, no.
So Tazan asked Sam, what cars are his favorite?
Okay, I have an answer for this.
Mini
Fiat
Cooper.
Panda
Mini Cooper.
and a
Lightning
2000.
McQueen,
No, shut up. A Fiat
That's it.
Panda and a 2001.
Mater.
Shut the fuck up! And a 2001 Toyota Corolla. It looks so nice.
So if you guys don't speak Irish, he said his favorite car is the Mini Cooper and Mater from Cars.
No,
Okay,
I
thanks.
fucking
for
okay.
translating.
Can I just explain why I hate the Mini Coopers? Because if you
look
buy
like
them,
shit.
they have Union Jacks in the headlights. I swear to God, look
That's
up a Mini
good. That's
Cooper.
British pride, mate.
I swear to God, anybody who buys a Mini Cooper in Ireland has to go and replace the headlights because they have fucking Union Jacks in them.
What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that.
Shut the fuck up.
Nothing wrong with that.
What percent of fat milk is the best?
I like 2%.
The one with the blue lid. I don't
What?
The blue lid one. Yeah, I
That's-
agree.
That's the one in the UK. I don't know what the percents are. We just have like there's a blue lid, which is like
I
the good-
guarantee they say the percent somewhere.
blue lid
Bro,
is
I
the good
go
shit.
I go all the way. I
Anyone
go
who
20,
drinks
I go
anyone who
30.
drinks red lid milk needs to like consider getting your like
Oh, red
You drink
red lid is fucking disgusting.
It
That's
li-
full fat.
literally
I'm
just tastes
foreign,
like
so I
tastes like
don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, but red lid milk literally just tastes like
Oh,
fucking
they have that in
piss.
America too.
It tastes like fucking piss and
I'm
cum.
not American.
Wait, where the hell are you from? There's America, England, and Ireland. What other countries? are there?
Bosnia.
Bosnia.
I'm from Bosnia.
The three best country.
Oris actually just made a video about Bosnia.
There you go. There you go.
I saw that. And I was just I have very strong opinions on those kinds of jokes. I'm sorry, Oris TV.
What was he saying?
Mm.
It was just like Bosnia used as like a buzzword because like an exotic sounding thing that's like
Helicopter,
random equals
helicopter.
funny. It's like-
Helicopter,
it's-
helicopter.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
like
know.
I'm gonna put a bullet through your head. Honestly,
You can't.
Wait, to party or to fucking Oris?
the party, no, the party.
Nah, mate. You can't try and hit me in my helicopter, mate. I'm spinning out of control. I'm off, mate. I've got a.
I don't want to like make a big deal out of it. I'm especially not gonna tell Oris because it's just kind of like what they're like.
Oh,
tell him.
look who's in the chat! Oris TV!
Oh, Oris! We just had some choice words.
Uh-oh.
Anyway,
No, it's just like there's such a small amount of Bosnians in like the TF2 community. I don't
You know,
think it's
Indy's
worth,
actually
like,
the biggest.
giving a shit.
He's actually the biggest TF2 YouTuber in Bosnia.
Yeah, there you go.
That
Not,
makes
not
Number
even
one
a
there.
joke. He genuinely is.
and I'm the biggest TF2 YouTuber
No, you're not.
in Ireland. Yes,
RT
I am.
RT
Name another.
RT Game.
He's not a
He was.
TF2
He was. He
YouTuber
was.
But he's not anymore. He's not anymore,
He's
is he?
not a TF2 YouTuber anymore.
So I take that
Icy
position.
Spicy.
Icy Spicy has like fucking. I love Icy. He's a mod on my Discord, but I don't think he's bigger than me.
Is that how you introduce your friend?
I mean,
He's
he's
a
got-
mod on my
he's got a big-
Discord.
I mean,
He's
he
a
does-
mod on my Discord. Less subs than me.
I mean, he doesn't have a big.
Whenever I look up
Actually.
Icy Spicy now, I just get fucking Ice Spice.
I mean, Sam, he does have a bigger dick than you, so. What can I say?
Fucking prove it.
Hey, it's not about cock size. It's
I
about
don't know.
sub
I think he might be like.
It's about
underage,
the
so
motion
I-
of the ocean.
Motion of the ocean. That is like.
All right.
Let's have a closing sort of thing with Grouch. Grouch, what's next on your TF2 channel? What are the big plans?
Promote yourself.
apologizing.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to make this game, and I'm trying to do some stuff with my server. Yeah, that's about it.
Are you gonna do like destroying Harvest again? Can you like destroy Junction?
We have a process video coming up.
Ooh.
So
Nah,
Eric has
Process
built
is a
2
sick
of
ass
the
map.
3. What's up?
I was gonna say Process, absolutely goated map. Love it.
Yeah, it's a cool map. But we have 2 of the 3 maps
Please.
already destroyed. So
Do you know Junction?
Respect
You know
number.
Junction, right?
Can you? That'd be a good video.
Yeah.
Fixing Junction, making
Can
it
you
actually.
can you
playable.
please just get Junction and just like raise the ceiling? Just like just remove the ceiling, please.
just improve it.
Could you
There you
fix
go.
Junction?
That would be.
I think Junction is like fundamentally flawed on like so many.
I
levels.
think is the one map that is not
it's
fixable.
unsavable. It's like
Yeah,
so
probably.
horribly shit that there is no way of fixing it.
I think sooner you'd get like CP Orange on like a competitive fucking tournament than like Junction.
Nah, mate, I would rather play like PL fucking like PL like Saw Trap or like some bullshit. I don't know.
I would rather have like a competitive match of like higher tower.
I would literally rather just play GM Flatgrass in TF2 than fucking Junction, honestly. Like,
There
no,
you go.
I'm sorry. Genuinely more fun just to like get sniped when I spawn.
Tazan asked Grouch if he can destroy the upward mountain and just make it flat.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. That's a great idea.
You should do that.
There you go.
Just steal his idea and just make like upward a flat map.
All right, so if you'll
Flatward.
excuse us, guys, we have some Fortnite matches to attend
You
to.
must commence the Fortnite.
Made the Fortnite commence. So that concludes this episode of the Swishcast. Thank you everybody for coming on. We had 8 viewers throughout, which is like legendary.
Yeah.
You are all legends.
But like,
There you go.
no, he had 8, but then they like rotate.
Oh, right. But it was still good. I loved having you on, Grouch. You have a very interesting viewpoint on things, and I think we
Yeah,
got a
sorry
good
if it
discussion
was
out of
a
it.
little bit abrasive, but it was a lot of fun coming on.
You're abrasive? Wait, Waylon wants to
I don't
join.
even know what that word means.
Wait, Waylon wants to have he wants to conclude the episode.
Yeah,
Fortnite!
Fortnite.
Fortnite!
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 Alright, bye, Waylon.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Be
And
sure to
we
hit the
will
subscribe button. Subscribe.
subscribe to
like,
Grouch
share.
and subscribe to us. And then
Same
Don't
same
drink
time
and
next
drive.
Friday.
Oh yeah, remember Fridays,
And
7 p.m. UK time every week.
that's more for me, and so that I don't forget, like I did
Yeah,
today.
you sound you fucking forgot, you little bitch. El Maxo, El Maxo next week. We promise, don't we, Indy?
Do I promise?
Do you promise, Indy? Come on.
Does he
El Maxo?
promise?
Is he finally coming on?
I think so. I'll make it work for you
Right,
guys. I'll make it work.
Spam his DMs or some bullshit. He's been dodging them. All right, get him on.
No,
All right.
he's not been
Anyway.
dodging them. He's not been dodging them. Okay, no slander. All right.
Bye bye.